I recently got hold of the 2021 Ninjago Character Encyclopedia, which is full of information about all Ninjago characters from 2011 all the way to 2021 when it was released, and it of course did include the exclusive Future Nya minifigure, which isn't a bad minifigure by any means. I think the torso and leg printing is pretty decent. There is a little problem with the face, and that is that it's not really a Future Nya minifigure, more than just a regular Nya wearing a suit that was seen in the Future Reflections. So I decided to take it upon myself to upgrade this Future Nya minifigure, and then, since we already have Future J, why not upgrade him too, and then make the rest of the team in the Future Ninja. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at these custom Future Ninja minifigures that I have made, so let's get into it. So to upgrade Future Nya, I gave her the face from Ann Lee from Monster Fighters, which has got that big scar running down the left eye, and I think it does a good job kind of looking like an older version of Nya's original design. It's got that stern face there and then a more smiling face on the other side. And I topped that off with Pixel's grey hair, the original hairpiece, since it's less metallic than the new one, and then I just stuck a golden arrow in the top of that as well, just to kind of add an extra detail. Then for Future J, who did already have an existing minifigure, I just kind of upgraded this a little bit. I gave him his orange scarf and the hairpiece that he used in some episodes of Season 1, that kind of more styled hairpiece, rather than the one that they currently have. But yeah, the rest of the Future J minifigure is really awesome. It's just kind of got this highly detailed blue sensei outfit with those black legs, the arm printing, and of course he's got the eye patch as well. And now on to the other four ninja. We're going to start with what I think is probably the worst of the ones that I've created. This is Future Kai. I got the legs from the Season 11 suit and the torso from the movie Kai. I gave him Mr. E's armor to bulk him up a little bit to kind of match with the black and red color scheme that he's got going on here. And then, as you can see, I've given him a grey beard and this big hairpiece from Cinder to give him some wild grey hair. And then under the beard, I've given him Frank Rock's face from Monster Fighters, and that is because, again, just like Nya, I think this is a face that does a really good job of kind of matching up with Kai's original design. He's got some bruises on there, and he's also got some stubble as well, so it definitely does kind of work as an older Kai. You can also throw the existing Kai redesign under the beard and throw that hairpiece on, and I do think that looks pretty good as well. Next up, we have got Master Cole. This is Future Cole. I took the torso and legs from the new Sensei Wu minifigure, and also the cape from the Season 11 version with some of that armor that we got with Groot from last year's Guardians of the Galaxy, and also with the new Wyldfyre minifigure. I think that armor does a good job kind of just adding a little bit of bulk to him, and it does work really well with this cape. I love how this has turned out. The reason I gave him this brand new suit is because I think for Master Cole, while the other ninja would definitely work well with white robes, I think Cole, with given his earth powers and everything, I think a tan suit definitely would work well for an older Cole minifigure. I've also given him Wu's hair from the Hunted sets because it is just a white version of Cole's movie hair. As for Zane, this is a bit of a different one. He's got the Ice Emperor's torso, and I've also given him this white furry collar. I've given him his Hands of Time face because that has got a little crack in the top of it. It's kind of like a more battle damage Zane. He's been through some stuff and he's kind of got the damage to show for it. And I've also given him Echo Zane's golden hair because yeah, maybe Zane is kind of letting his hair go rusty just to kind of make him seem older with the other ninja. The other ninja can go grey, but Zane can go rusty. Yeah, you've probably noticed Zane has got this weird contraption instead of legs. That is because in this kind of future timeline, Zane, I guess, lost his legs at some point, and now he's kind of used his powers to create this little block of ice that he can just slide around on. And yeah, I think that is a really funny kind of little future Zane. Then we get on to Master Lloyd, Future Lloyd. I just took the regular torso and legs from the Master Lloyd minifigure that we got this year because honestly, why not? I love the kind of green and orange that he's got on there. Just gave him a Sensei Wu beard. Obviously, he is Wu's nephew, so out of all the ninja to have one, he definitely makes the most sense. And then I also gave him the same kind of brown armor that Cole has, just in a darker color. And this cape I got from the Series 12 Hun Warrior. And yeah, I think just like Cole, that gives him a really good look. I used the darker brown because it kind of matches in better with the orange. I also gave him this white widow's peak hair from Rapton. So yeah, Lloyd has kind of got his receding hairline there. He's got this big white beard, and one day he may lose his hair and have to wear a hat permanently, just like his uncle Master Wu. So those are the 6 ninja. Now what about their new students? First of all, we have got Sora. This is probably my least favourite of the ones that I made. I gave her the white hair from Princess Harumi just to age her up a bit. It's got that kind of golden crown. I guess you could imagine that she's been dyeing her hair. And I also gave her those headphones around her neck since this hairpiece doesn't have any built in, and I kind of feel like it's not really Sora without the headphones. Gave her the torso from the Builder minifigure Sora, and then I just changed out the arm so that it has got the printed arm, and then just the legs from the regular Sora minifigure that we have all seen. And yeah, she's just got this kind of brand new suit that she is trying out. Then we come to Lloyd's student Arin. This is a master in training Arin. He's got that staff there, and he's also got the grappling hook on his back, so he's kind of still sticking with his weapon of choice, just kind of different grappling hook with this chain there. And then as for Arin, I gave him a utility belt, a black utility belt from the Batman movie. That is so he can kind of store all of his grappling hook equipment and stuff in there. And then as for the minifigure, I gave him the legs from the regular Arin minifigure, the torso from the Builder minifigure one, which does kind of give Arin some really awesome ninja robes. And then I gave him an orange half mask and a thicker hairpiece, so he's grown his hair out a bit more, and that is from the Series 25 Sprinter minifigure. I think this one has turned out really well. He is kind of a master in training now, just like Lloyd was when Arin first joined. And then finally we come to the hot-headed Wyldfyre. This minifigure is wielding these two swords. We've got one orange sword with fire at the bottom and a blue sword with a crystal. That is because she is the master of heat, so I'm kind of imagining that at this point in the future Wyldfyre has kind of mastered her powers, and now she can not only set fire to things, but she can also take heat out of things and freeze them. As for the minifigure, we've got the legs from the original Wyldfyre linked with the torso from the 2024 version. The legs of the original do have some brown on there, and the torso of the new one also has some brown, so I'll kind of link those up to kind of add more brown to the colour scheme. And then I have also given her the skybound armour piece, which can hold two swords, so when these swords are depowered they can just slot in there. And then she's got this dark red half mask to match in with the rest of her suit. Wyldfyre is now a full-blown ninja, and then she has got some shorter hair as well, so that it can fit with her armor piece. That is just the red hair from Skylar. Let me know in the comments which minifigure you like the best, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I will see you again very soon in another video, so stay tuned.